So yeah, that was my very first time, like literally making a loss and literally getting emotional on the spot. The event, people are dancing there. You are thinking about the course. How are you gonna?
Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of the Sit Downs with Refiloe, and I am your girl Refiloe. Today we have a very special segment for you guys, and I hope it's gonna be so super nice and special as I believe it would be for me, because I have a very special guest. Pew, pew. I don't know if I should say pew, 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 or maybe ke dire intro ya gage. Today I have the multi-talented award winner, DJ, music producer, film scorer, a friend, a brother, a son.
Sammy.
Aren't you your mother's son?
Oh.
Popularly known as Moreki, but now I know him as Kagiso. Welcome.
Danko.
How are you? I'm good. Because of the Tobashabang podcast, different of them, we're gonna need to speak a lot of English.
Yeah. I didn't get the meme.
But you can at least try. No, it's not gonna be, like
English.
tricky.
English.
Simple English.
It has feet. It runs away. But we'll try.
Okay.
So, well,
I have some icebreaker questions.
Yes.
Other than your music, what kind of music, like genre, do you listen to?
I don't have a specific genre. I don't have a specific genre.
The favorites, like your go-to playlist.
Hey, how do you listen to music? Funny enough.
Wow.
Like I listen what people are listening to. So that means I don't have a specific genre that I would listen to. I listen to music when I have to go work or when a client says, I want this type of song, then I'll go to listen to it. Okay. But I can just...
Okay. So it's like an actor who doesn't watch their shows or other people's shows. Okay, wow.
I do listen to music, but I don't have a specific genre that I solely love. Basically.
Okay.
So it means Tololo. Because I listen to whatever
other people are listening to.
Yeah, or maybe if I have a task to do a certain type of music for film. So I would listen, let's say they want an Indian song. I would listen.
Indian song?
Yeah, for example.
Oh.
I did one. Then I'll go listen to Indian movies. I mean, Indian songs. Or if they say they want rock, I'll listen to rock. If they say R&B, listen to R&B.
Oh, okay. So that is specifically for work. I was saying, Kagiso, as a person, what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to music, like I said. I listen to what people are listening to. If you come here and say, oh, this is a dope song, I'll listen to it.
Okay. So, how does your mornings look like?
I'm sleeping, yo.
What time do you get up?
11 on, and you woke me up early.
And then what do you get up to after waking up?
Obviously.
I mean, a busy man like you, a superstar like you.
I wake up and just
get on
my phone and watch TikTok till around 2. Unless if I have a studio session.
Typical. You're just a typical person like us.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
TikTok.
So, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Obviously, because you don't sleep.
No, it's just it doesn't even give me energy. I can sleep immediately after drinking a coffee.
Okay.
I don't drink those Jacobs and what, but I'm fine.
Honorary coffee.
Coffee. Because of those
Honorary coffee adura no.
serious. Okay.
I know. It's the same price as like Jacobs. Nescafe or Jacobs. It's the same price, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll go check the prices.
You should.
I'll go
That means when you just buy most. You don't check the price.
It depends.
No, you just
on
buy.
the month.
You just buy. You just buy.
Yeah, it depends on the month. Maybe if it's a good month, I don't watch prices.
Okay. You know, I don't always get the chance, or like I'm privileged to see you perform. I know I'm guilty, but I don't, because I visit Groove. And I visit like concerts and stuff. But all the time when I see you perform, I'm like, wow. Is that really kagiso? I'm like, I don't know, man. I like get so emotional. I'm like, wow, this dude has really grown, you know. And all the time I see it's like you're getting better and better and better. So I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of the creative that you are and the performer, you know, and the person in general, the growth, man. No.
Yeah.
I know when I look at it,
yeah. Just that I become lazy sometimes. I have my lazy days.
Okay.
And when my lazy days kicks in,
it's over.
Yeah, I chill. Oh.
Okay, so how did this whole thing start? Like, when did your music journey start? Like, have you always known you wanted to be an artist?
Yeah, man. From crutch.
So when I was going to Buga, you were just saying, "Oh my gosh, this is just wasting my time."
I don't
want it to come from me because this is about you, sir.
Yeah. So it started off early, man. I think around I would say crutch because I love doing some things that are involved with music. Then in primary, went to Muripalan. Yeah, we had what is it? A choir, school choir was on it.
Oh, you're part of the school choir.
I was a vocalist. I was doing 10. We were singing all McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've always known, music is my thing.
Not known, but loved it.
Okay.
You know, and then on at high school, then obviously I was at church. Then that's where I started to learn instrument at my church, playing how to play keys. I was supposed to be a drummer, but obviously the person that I went with for the lessons, he was slow. I would learn fast the drums, then I come he's slow. Then whatever they taught him, I could see it while I'm here and be like, okay, they playing this. During lunchtime, I would play whatever that they were teaching me.
Okay.
So that's how I learned how to play keyboard.
So it's like the student became the teacher.
No, not necessarily.
Because you looked at him and you were like, like he's slow for my liking. No, because you learned fast.
Yes, we had a teacher obviously, and we were two.
Okay. You had a teacher.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So the teacher was teaching us. Not they were teaching me how to play drums. The person that I went with, they taught him. They were teaching him how to play keys. But I was watching. After I've learned whatever that the task they have given me, then I had to wait for that guy to learn so that we can play together.
Oh.
So I was too
He
slow.
was delaying you.
Yeah. During that time, I was like, no, I'm faithful. Let me try. Then I was like,
Okay. But before Moreki, you were part of a group called Black Sounds.
yes.
How did that start? Who was the mind, the brain behind the concept?
I was actually the brain. I was actually the brain. The band was founded by me
Okay.
and my cousin Danny. So obviously, even now, we're still the same. It's just that, but I would say it's a rebranding thing, Jeff. But obviously, we started off like sounds immediately after my matric, and like during my finals. That's how we started the event because of I was preparing myself for after that. I wasn't ready to go work.
Or
Even
go to
now,
school.
yeah, go to school. Wow, why?
You're saying most people when they finish matric,
Yes.
they go to school.
Yeah.
Others are not privileged; they get to go to work.
Yeah.
So it's either you don't want to do.
Yeah. Let's say I was not privileged to go to school.
But it's not like you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. So immediately, yeah, during my prelims, that's when we started to to open a band.
Mm-hmm.
We had 5 members, not 6. Then obviously we changed some vocalists. We had first 2 vocalists, which was a female and a male. It was Temba and Tseho. Then eventually we obviously the guys had some commitments. They wanted to pursue school and stuff. Then Deco joined in, who is the longest member of Black Sounds. And then there was Roy. So yeah. So basically then we started that band.
So are you not the longest member?
Yeah. I'm from the beginning. So yeah. So from there, I mean, then the band grew. We did a whole lot of things. We experimented. I think that's how I learned how to manage people, how to know what a I've learned a lot from that band.
Being in the group.
Being in a group.
Oh.
You can't do your own decisions alone. You have to consult and stuff. Then obviously when time goes by, and then we were like, okay, Mapiano is coming in. Obviously I had my ambitions, or against yeah, I think it's ambitions to also have a project, because of obviously as a group you are bound to work with the same people. Let's say I work with Deco, Roybos, Daniel. So obviously it will be features, but sometimes you would have loved to, let's say, maybe a person to sing the entire song, just produce and be like, ish, we have a lot of songs that are in that PC and we can't release them. That's how it started off for me to launch as Moreki.
Oh, which was bringing me to my second question.
Yeah.
To be like, what led you to venturing on your own as a solo artist?
Yeah, so because of obviously as Black Sounds, we had our own albums. Our main vocalist was Deco.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had during lockdown, there was this challenge that I used to make, which is 21 days, 21 beat challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Because of it was 21 days lockdown.
I remember.
So obviously I started to do beats, obviously challenging myself. Then I would invite vocalists
to come
and record. So imagine you would have maybe 6 songs where your main vocalist is not there. You understand? And it's different genres, your piano like and stuff. Then eventually it grew to 31 days. I had a lot of songs, and so it was like, ish, now what are we going to do with these songs? Obviously, some of the artists, they didn't have platforms to release their own songs and stuff. And I was like, okay, let me rather try Amapiano, let's release a project and see how the masses would receive it. Like I was nervous. I was thinking people will be like, this one is betraying the group, it's trying to become a
Bona, how did they feel?
they were cool at first. I wouldn't say they were maybe at their own spaces, but I don't think they had a problem. It didn't make sense. Obviously, you'll be like, I'm fit to be a group. Now you are starting to come with your things now.
You're betraying us.
Yeah, obviously the the worries were how we're going to handle the gigs and stuff. But the nice part about this was I was going to a different genre compared to what we normally do, which is Afrobeat and stuff. So when I did the project was Amapiano, so I was targeting Saturdays and Black Sounds. We were targeting Sundays most of the time. We were getting gigs on Sundays, unless if it's festivals, then that's when it's Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously they were like, hey, okay, we'll see. Then eventually after I released uh the 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 project, obviously I was like, okay, I can't be a DJ only, you know. Then that's when I was like, okay, guys, we can still work, man. We can still be the same thing. Just that fella, obviously, we have just switched some few things. So Deco was becoming an MC, and there are other songs where I featured him on the same project of mine. They're like, okay, performing the same songs. So it was still
So you did not let them go,
yeah,
basically.
yes.
Like, oh, guys, no, I'm doing my own things. I'm leaving you.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, then that Danny, who was a teacher of Black Sounds, became a road manager. Then
Haibo.
yeah,
So it's like little restructuring.
yes, basically.
Okay.
So and then Deco became my MC, and then Roy became my saxophonist. Then that's when Josie came into the picture. We were like, okay, obviously you was the one who was styling me for my project, you know, for how I look, the image, because I'm not, you know.
Moreki.
You can see me. This is kagiso Moreki.
This is the normal you.
Yeah, this is me. So obviously that's how. Obviously, I knew Josie way before South African rhythm. We used to work, but eventually, when we were doing, he was styling me. We became close, and we were like, okay, let's go to other gigs because we used to. His work was to style me, for my gigs. Then we would go together. But then we tried some other time. I remember it was the first gig. We were like, okay, we have percussions, most. Let's try out something. Then that's when I had obviously. Then we tried.
So you are always trying new things.
Yeah, it's nice.
Always trying new things.
You have to. You have to. Even in relationships, you have to try new things.
How did we get there?
Okay.
But how is it like to be a solo artist again?
It was a bit different. Yeah, it was very different because of now you are not consulting. You are making your own decisions. If it feels, it feels. You understand? So it was a bit different. Where you have to go hustle and stuff. Yo, in China, so guys, dog there. Yeah.
We are live at Moreki studio.
Yeah, even during recordings, don't be surprised. Like this.
It's a paid actress.
Yeah. We featured it on some other songs, you know. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
In your music.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm telling you. So yeah, but anyway, I forgot what was the question again. What was the question?
How has it been like?
Oh,
to like work on your own?
Yeah. So yeah, it was a bit different. Uh, uh, it was exciting at first, and sometimes it had it's lows, because we are starting from the ground. Klaxons was no, it's still known actually, not was known,
Yeah.
still known. So, and then you branching out as a solo artist. Now you are starting again from to go up,
Because people know Black Sounds, not Moreki.
Yeah, but okay, there's Moreki, there's Black Sounds. Okay, Moreki does this, Black Sounds does this.
Okay.
So, and then, yeah, man. And then obviously you had to handle the costs now alone because now there's your baby.
Yep.
You have to make sure transport, but not because of beginning stages. We are not getting paid. I was doing freelance. Actually, my first.
That's how you should
Yeah.
put yourself out
Actually,
there.
my first paying gig, very first paying gig. I won't forget it. It was at. Let me check. Yeah, I think so. That was my first good paying gig. It was at so. That's why I respect that place. Even they can call me. I don't know. On the day they say I need to come and perform there, I would go because of they believed in me. But it was my very first time. I think I had 2 weeks of learning how to DJ. Then
So you taught yourself?
yes.
Wow.
No, actually no. My lessons I was taught by Belly. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. Then obviously eventually then you improve your own skill. So from there I went to Toes Butchery. That was my first paying gig. I did one or two. No. I did one gig just to trial run, and then made my launch. So that's why I needed to learn fast to DJ. So I had a launch, my own launch of the project Jim Soro. Then the following week, that's when
they booked you.
Yeah,
and
I
they
approached them.
paid.
I approached them. I was like, hey, I thought they were gonna say, "Hi, you come play here
Play
for
for free.
Ah,
Oh, so you approached them, but
Yeah.
they still paid you.
yes.
Okay, that's very
I
nice.
was like, yo, brought money. You don't know. I was like, okay.
How much did they pay you?
They paid me 1,000 rand. Imagine.
But you must have been happy because
Yo, other
the
DJs
fact
like,
that there's someone who
Yeah.
believed in you to even take out their 1,000 rand.
yeah, it was beginning because of obviously they were not. I was coming with a whole lot of people, so you were like, okay, because of some people, some DJs when they start at 500. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled, eh?
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
entry level it's around 500 there, but not because the reason why it was 1,000 rand, it was because of
You were coming with other people.
I was coming with other people, vocalists, we were performing saxophonists and stuff. Like okay,
A whole band, a
Yeah.
whole party.
Bringing something different in the game.
Okay, that's nice. People feel like you need to have more to be able to give or like do for people. But with you, as you were saying, like you work with a lot of local artists, and someone who really wants to make it would be like, I want to work with big names. I want to work with known artists. But you were like, no, you're going to start with local. Was it a strategy, like a marketing strategy, or you were like, I just want to grow with my people?
Um, I won't lie. Every artist wants to work with big names.
Yeah.
So even me, I wanted to work with big names, but obviously the connections were not there.
Okay.
And we are still, even now, still fighting to get those good co-signs because of, what I've learned is that having a bigger brand, I wouldn't say it makes you, but it solidifies your brand, like, oh, you are wearing it's like me, let's say I'm wearing Master Pies, and then there's another person who's wearing a coach. It's like, nah, that guy has man.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of thing. I do music as Moreki, but if I would do a feature with Kabza Small, it's like, nah, he's really good. So people watch that. So I wanted to work with bigger names, but obviously I was like, okay, let me work with whatever I have. That's how everything that I do, I work with whatever I have. I don't wait for, okay, let me have a proper studio.
Okay.
Like even our first hit, you did it with headphones, the cold drink, and then boom.
Okay. So the main goal is to start.
Yeah, I always say that starter, starter.
Starter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Looking at your records and listening to your music, do you write your own songs? Or do you have someone writing for you?
I do have so how I work depends on artists, but most of the time I do help out with writing. Obviously, I produce music. I'm known for producing, doing beats and stuff. But most of the time, especially if it's the songs for my project, I would help out with melodies. That's what I'm good at. You know, come up with melodies. Okay, sing like this and that and that. Then obviously they are good with writing the words to fit into the melody. So most of the time, I'd say 70% of my projects I've helped with writing as well.
Oh, okay. So we we cannot maybe add writing to the list of
yeah,
a writer.
yes, yes. Because of they say you have when you help out with melody with a melody, like let's say you say sing like da da da, it's writing. The person will just add words, but the melody is also a composition of you are regarded as an author or as one writer.
Okay. So if you had to work with one big artist, who would it be?
Yo, cause yeah,
just one. Maybe I know you want to work with a lot, but just one.
Yeah, come on. I think I think your cabs, I mean, I've always looked up to him, and like actually my porisa, yeah, my porisa.
Why him?
I mean, uh, he is the greatest producer in South Africa, or I would say in Africa or in the world, because of how he structured. I love his thinking. You know, I know there are controversies around him that he doesn't produce. That Hotman produces. He did hit songs for your Mafikizolo, your Kona, he did all these genres. So the reason why I'm able to also try out new genres where I don't box myself, it's inspiration from him, you know.
Okay.
So not sticking on one genre and also having collaborations. He does a lot of collaborations. So most of my moves, I would look up to him and be like, oh yeah, Hoodman does this and that. So my producer would be the main person that I would want to work with, mainly on the experience he has, and yeah.
No, it's coming. Collaboration, Moreki,
Yes, yes,
double
please,
M.
please make this trend. This, you know.
But if like when you perform and when you produce music, what goes on in your head? Like headspace, like where do you draw your inspiration, like your creativity from?
I don't know. It's depends on the space or whatever I've seen on TikTok. Yeah, I think I took all my inspiration on TikTok. On the current trends.
TikTok is big.
Yeah, so yeah, there or maybe let's say I'm bored.
Bored.
Yes.
Okay. What's a new one?
Yeah, so I'll be like, okay.
So when you're bored, and then you just be creative.
Yeah, and start trying something out. I'll be like, okay, I don't have work. Let me just try something.
Okay.
Then leave it there. I'll be like, let me just leave it there and start again another project. Or let's say I have people. Most of the time, it's always good when I have people around because I can feed off from energy about it. Be like, I'm like, okay, I'm on the right place.
But when you're on stage, Haibo, now it's like, Haibo, this guy has so much confidence. Where is it coming from?
But before, stay.
I'm like, where is it coming from? Which one is this?
I think on stage, obviously, I'm helped by that's why I love working with people. You know, because he helps me. You know, because he's a dancer by profession. Yeah, and he's a dancer as well. So now I'm just more like a supporter, and we try out whatever that we can. You know.
But you're the main act. How are you the supporter when you are the main act? The headline is Moreki.
Yeah, but obviously you can be a main act, but you get inspiration or help by someone who knows something better than you. It's like a company, a CEO doesn't know how to maybe do a certain job, but doesn't discredit them from being the CEO. Even if you can know how to do whatever work better than the boss or whatever.
But still. Now I was like, yo, I have known Kagiso to be shy. This one.
Shy.
Hi, Bo. Shy. The way you perform.
Shy.
The way you perform.
Shy.
Yo.
Never. Shy. Nah.
Really. You didn't like to be like in people's eyes. Hi, Bo. Kagiso at school.
At school. Nah.
I
don't lie.
I'm not lying, guys. I'm telling you, I remember when I was watching you perform and I was standing with Mlu. I'm like, hey, bro, when did guys learn how to perform like this?
Yes, to dance. I didn't dance at school.
But it requires a sort of a confidence. Not anyone
in class.
Not anyone is gonna get on stage and do what you do.
But like since I was doing that, we were dancing with what they call it. I was doing the full show. How?
But now you are hectic. You're on another level.
Yeah, the lessons from Jose are helping me. We are okay.
He's like, I'm a superstar. I'm like a whole superstar.
Yeah, man. So we are trying. But yeah, at school I wasn't shy. I don't lie. Yeah, maybe it's about matchere. But yo, Nicola clown, you know, I was
clown.
You know, I need to buy him lunch. That guy.
Why?
Just buy him lunch.
Why?
He was the motivation. You had
to prove him wrong.
Yeah. So I was like
but you still deal with people like that who think like you're not gonna get anywhere with your music.
I've never came across that.
That was the only time.
Yeah, that was the only time because of my mom used to support me. Not used to, still supports me. Whatever idea. So if my mom didn't have a problem with that, and when I told her that I'm not gonna go to work, I don't have a CV, I'm not gonna do a CV, I'm not gonna go
and look for work
or maybe school. Yeah, then let's just.
And she was okay.
Yeah, she was okay. She was like, okay, if you are saying this is gonna work, I'm here to support. You know, one thing about my mom, she's
very supportive.
We are always staying at her place. You know? Yeah. So even my dad, before he passed away, he was like, I want you to be a superstar. That's
my
yeah.
Wait again, Kagiso's on the right track.
Yeah. So yeah, I've never came across, unless maybe in between, maybe some people don't believe in me, but no, not really, man. Not really.
So you're blessed with people who like believe in you and you feed from that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So do you have a social life?
Kind of what's a social life?
Like other than doing music and being with your friends, like do you guys go out, like, you know, go play games, watch movies, engage with friends? I know your friends are like the people that you work with.
Yeah.
But other than that, like What do you do for fun?
Most of the time, I'm home. Even the guys after gigs, they would go and be like, okay, they know Ilan, they know the drill. If they wanna go out, they drop me off. Immediately after the gigs, I come. Well, they would go and party and stuff. And then when I go out, yeah, I do go out. Then to play. I love games.
Okay.
I love activities. When I go out, I don't want to go out to eat. Yeah, you guys love going just to eat. No, I don't do that.
Why?
If I go out
to try new restaurants.
Yeah, I try them, but I don't just get to a fella and be like, I'm going to a restaurant. No, I have to go. Before I go to that restaurant, I have to go play something. Maybe drink, you go cutting, something, play games, do something. I can't
And then restaurant is after.
Yeah.
You don't get dressed to go out and sit and then come back.
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
It's boring, guys. I don't understand why people do that. They would just say, I'm going to a restaurant and go eat. You leave food in your house just to go eat outside.
So
I don't understand. I don't understand that.
Okay, fine. Kagiso doesn't go out unless I love the games.
Yes, I'm gonna have activities. Maybe start a shooting range, watch a movie. Yeah, that ones we have your Netflix now.
So, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend?
What?
I'm just worried about the poor girl because we have Netflix now. That means poor girl doesn't go to the movies, but otherwise we're not there.
We are going.
Okay, but how do you manage to stay so focused and motivated in an industry that is so discouraging?
Yeah. It's about praying, man. You have to pray a lot, You have to pray a lot. Wisdom, strength, I know there are those days where you become discouraged, you're like, it's not happening, especially when there are no gigs. Even my team just realized that, like, hey,
it's dry season.
It's Allah, bro. So like, you start questioning yourself that am I still the it thing, am I still relevant, so it has its own ups and downs. It's not all fleshy.
Okay.
So yeah, you just have to believe in it and continue working, and
it's weird that you would say even your team would be like Kaibo, but Rona, all we see is Moreki being busy, but we don't know whether there are days where you feel like, oh my gosh, it's not happening.
Yeah, there are days. They always say you share what you want people to see. So
that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah. I can't be posting. Yo, guys, I'm not booked, guys.
You must convince people that you are busy so that others can also. You're literally faking it till you make it.
Yeah, but I'm faking it with the right things. I don't fake with other things.
What other things?
I don't pretend like I have a lot of money.
Yeah, no, that one.
That one is a lot of pressure, eh?
Yeah, and you need to maintain the standard. And people are always gonna expect bigger.
You understand? So now you are doing loans and stuff. You are trying to impress people. I don't do that.
Way.
I would fake with gigs. Yeah, that one I would fake with them. Okay. Just so you know. Now you know. Fake.
You said that you pray. Do you believe in God?
100%. Too much. Do
you have a relationship with him?
Yeah, I do have a relationship with God.
How does that look like?
Hey, give me check out there and there.
It's not even a relationship.
Yes. Well, it's
no, if you're dating someone and is that even a relationship? Are they gonna think Moreki, we are in a relationship because Moreki on check us there and there.
You know, let me explain. One thing about me,
Mm-hmm.
I check people there and there.
No, but people are people. God is God.
Yeah, God is God and He's always with me. And we know I'll be like, hey, God, when I'm there, be like, hey, God, you see what's happening. And when I'm like, yeah, I'm like, God, you see, thank you, you see. So it's there and there.
So you still go to church?
Yeah, it's every 3 years. Okay.
Why don't you go to church, Kagiso?
I don't have anything. I would rather keep it to myself. No, but yeah, just as nothing. I would share more, but I'm like, man, we are fake, eh? We are fake at church. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm like,
but you're not going to church for them.
Yes.
You're going to church for God.
That's why I'm here with God.
But we do need to go to church. It's
to
important.
fellowship with who? With people.
But it's important.
Yeah, but
you know, there's a Bible verse that says other people preach God for contempt, other people preach Him for strife, but either way, Christ is preached, and I'm happy regardless.
Yeah. So even me, I'm not that I don't believe in going to church. I want to. There's a time that I'm gonna go back to church and to my church. You know where it started off. But I'm like, there are certain things, man. We are people, man. There are certain things where you're like, oh man, no, man.
No, Kagiso. So you want God to protect you.
It's not about God, you know. Obviously, I mean, like, if two or three are gathered in the place,
in my name,
I'm there. So even now, we can
pray.
We can pray and you can preach to me as we speak. I'm still at church. And
I'm not a pastor or a priest or whatever.
You don't have to be a priest.
I know, but guys, so we need people who have like callings like that to guide us and teach us the word.
Yes, that's what I'm saying about it. The Bible says, if 3 or more or 2, even 2,
okay,
gather in my name,
okay,
they're not in there. That means even team so I'm still going to church.
Okay.
You know, it's just that I'm not going to church that there's physical work.
But again, you are also the church.
Get it, ne? Yeah. So that's something.
I'm not disregarding the fact that church is important, but I'm just saying you as a person, you are also the church.
And I'm willing to go back, you know. I'm willing to go back.
No, I say you must go back. Now I'm rooting for you to go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Okay. So how do you maintain your relationship with God? Do you read your Bible?
Yes.
I don't trust that answer. But you do believe in God.
Yeah, I listen to sermons. Let me put it that way. I listen to sermons. That's what I do. Okay. I'll be like, okay, let me go watch someone. Or maybe when it passes my TikTok. My TikTok is not about things in life. Just small, mostly quotes. Obviously the sermons, and obviously entertainment. That's my algorithm. So I would go and listen to what the
people are saying.
Yeah, so it's I'm still going to church.
No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging you. Honestly, I'm not. I just wish for you to go back to church and for you to also read your Bible. I think it's important.
Yeah, reading my Bible. I don't like reading, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't like.
You can download the Bible apps that like.
I had them. I don't like generally, nah.
There are those that like read out loud. You know, technology is advancing. Yeah. You can get the one where you're like, just read me Psalms 23 and it'll do that. Lord is my shepherd. Yeah.
Yes. You see, I know by the way.
Should I give you another one and see if you know your Bible?
Hoy.
Let's just leave it, guys.
Yeah,
Let's just leave it.
So yeah, man. But when time is right, I'll definitely go back.
You must make time. There's no right time. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and I'm always with God.
Yeah, God is always with you.
So
but do you have a relationship with yourself?
Too much. Actually, no.
You don't.
Why?
You don't have a relationship with yourself?
I do actually. Hey.
I feel like if someone can't sit with themselves,
can you explain?
I feel like when someone can't sit with themselves, can't listen to their thoughts, can't really provide to what Refiloe needs and listen to what Refiloe wants,
avoid them.
Then I don't have a relationship with myself because I can't sit with myself.
I touch myself basically.
You do? Why?
I don't know. I always have to keep myself busy.
Wow. Some people are like, no, nah, I'm a positive person. I'm this, but they are doing emotional avoidance. They are literally avoiding their own emotions. If you ask a person, how are you really? They're like, I'm fine. I'm like, no, like not on the surface. How are you? They don't know how to answer because they don't know how they are.
Yeah, so there are times where I'll be like, the only time I had my thoughts, was when I was the idea of July K because of my phone was off.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you need to stay away from your phone and give yourself a moment or a time to just breathe.
It's too loud, eh?
You need to breathe.
But I don't like.
That's the thing that you must work on.
They are too loud. Yeah,
no, Linda, I used to be an overthinker. I overthink a lot. And I don't like it when I'm at that space. And I was like, okay, what do we do to change that? Because there's no way you can always be surrounded by noise. Even if you are alone, you still want something to keep you busy because you cannot afford the silence. It's not healthy.
It's healthy, guys.
It's not.
Why is it?
It's not. You cannot survive on social media, on your phones, on avoiding your thoughts, and you need to engage. You said they are loud, so you are avoiding them. You need to engage with yourself and get back to yourself.
Yeah, but I get back to myself. I just chill. There are these. So maybe I deal with it differently.
Okay, how do you deal with it?
When I'm tired, I avoid replying to messages. I would watch whatever that's happening and stuff, and be like, I don't want people to come in and just chill with myself. But I don't go to an extent that hey, there's nothing that is distracting me.
So you're always distracted?
Yes. Even when I go to sleep, I have to distract myself to go to sleep.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing.
But yeah, it's good, man.
It's not.
It's good.
Don't you envy people who, when they go to sleep, the minute they hit the bed, they are gone?
That's me.
So,
but most of the time, after I've I'll be like, okay, sleeping time. Okay, good.
So you have to tire yourself first.
Yes.
That's not basically you getting into bed and hitting the pillow and then gone. There are people literally who are like, gone.
Yeah, but they are good, those ones. Literally, man, I don't think I have a good relationship with myself.
Okay.
But it's just that.
But it can get better, I believe, because clearly you are running away from your thoughts.
Guys, just because of you think about a lot of things, man. You'll be like, oh, what? I'm like, oh, guys,
no ways.
You're right. You're right.
I don't recommend that.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's not that, so you must try. You must try. Peaceful. No. What's peaceful about it?
It's peaceful.
No problem. Huh? So, how important is community in one's life?
Community, like the
No, like the people around you. Like, there are people who are like, oh, now I'm gonna make it, like, whether I'm by myself or not. And, now I advocate for, like,
you need people.
yeah, I'm that person. Like, I don't want to, why do it alone when you can do it with other people?
Yeah, nah, I'm for that. I'm for the people, by the people. Yeah, kate ngwana o godisiwa ke setšhaba. You'll add subtitles what that means. I don't know how to say it in English, but ngwana o godisiwa ke setšhaba. So yeah.
Okay, kagiso. So let's talk about backyard, Amapiano Sundays, Manzanville July. How did that all come about? Are you the brain behind that?
Yeah, yes. We started backyard when started it with Daniel Etani, which is my cousin. Obviously, is the I would say I'm the brain. I'm the right brain. He's the left brain.
Okay.
Because of always be like, I have this idea, and be like, what is it? Okay, and he supports it. He plays a huge role in whatever
that you do.
Yeah, I always consult. It's that one person that I would consult and be like, hey, Fit, what do you think about this? Be like, no, I should. Even if he said no, I'll do it either way. But it's just
a matter of trying to think trying to understand what he thinks about the idea.
Yes.
But either way, it's going.
Yeah, but most of the time you would be for it, and you'd be like, nah, and you would support if I need something.
Okay. So you have good ideas.
Yeah, that's why I got that. If I would dwell on my thoughts, guys, you would see bigger things. It's just that I'm just giving you a pinch,
Snippets, yeah, na. Ow. Aring a pinch of salt,
So yeah. So backyard, we started off. Oh, guys, it's on a view. But anyways, so backyard, we started off with Black Sounds. Obviously, we did a first event, intimate sessions, because we were like, hey, we can't wait for people to book us,
Yeah,
Then there
let's
was
do something.
There's a space called Komorao. Oh, and also my brother Loli. He was one of the guys who were like, no, we have to use the space. Kala kata the grass and stuff. So then we were like, okay, since you've been saying we can call it Ekasi Backyard because of it. Ekasi, it's his brand. Then after that, after doing that event, their intimate session where we invited only 50 people at max. Then after we did a bigger one. Then from there, backyard was more. We were like, okay, we're the backyard.
We're the backyard.
The backyard. then how I came up with a Manzaville July event. It was that when it was during this load shedding eras. Yeah. So
electricity switch off, the brain works.
No, not really. So there was a man's Bongile. There was this. She wrote during the Devon July phase, and she said, "Hey, I wish we could have our own Manzaville July." I was like, okay, then I got tagged by a lot of people. Be like, we know Moreki can host events. Then I was tagged there. Like, okay, this might work. Like, okay, we'll see. Because people knew that I was hosting Amapiano Sundays, these kind of events. Like,
so literally, people believed in you.
Yeah. So after I got tagged, I remember then electricity went off, load shedding. Okay, then my phone was on 10%. I remember it's around July, around 35. So my phone, it's on 5%. Then I'm thinking, then get well, like, okay.
What do I do with this idea?
Then I wrote the caption, wrote a date, 2028. I don't know, it was 28 or 20, month end of that month, which was 20 days before the event. I think wrote that, wrote the venue, Chis Ekasi backyard, wrote the theme, Dress to Kill, and posted, and then posted it. So after the phone switched off, I'm like, okay, I didn't consult anyone. My team didn't know about this. No one knew about it.
You just made your own decision.
Yeah, without even consulting anyone. They saw the post. Phone switched off. I'm like, okay, after that, I'm like, yo, guys, what am I gonna do? I don't have money. I have only 50 rand on my account.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna host this. How?
Maro ambitious.
I'm like, okay. When my phone switched on, I had a lot of comments.
It was buzzing.
Reshares. I'm like, what?
It was buzzing.
My phone is on button. Hey, Mona.
What's
On a budget for the secret, bro. You're like, nyoko, guys. I want to go pay. Take a call. If it, no event there. What's happening?
No one knows.
Everyone called me. They were like, okay. But on the socials, they were like, yo, people were excited for it. I'm like, okay, reality kicks in. We don't have money, bro. But then I was like, hey, okay, let me try to do something. Remember, it's July. It's a phase where there are less gigs for us as artists. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Try it. Getting some few, and I sold some few tickets physically. And then borrowed money. That was my first time on my events tricks. I had like
the rule to not borrow money.
Yeah, I know. Then I went into tickets to sell them physically. Then we raised some few cash to pay few things. And then, Manzaville July, because of, Manzaville July, it's from Devon July. So you have to, it's not like
standard.
I needed budget that thing. So then we heard, that's my first time doing a loss and having the call after the event. I literally cried on the day of the event, seeing the numbers they were not making show, It was noticed like, Danike, ask you have this.
But the fact that you did it without knowing, like, that's literally what you say when you are all about just start, just do it.
So yeah, that was my very first time, like literally making a loss and literally getting emotional on the spot. The event, people are dancing there. You are thinking about the cost. How are you gonna pay sound? How are you gonna pay this? How are you gonna pay that? You are not working. You are only depending on gigs. You're like, okay, we'll see. Then after that, fine. Did the second one, learn. What happened? Kind of the second one, what happened? Oh, but the second one was great. Then obviously the third one, which is the previous one, it was great. Not that I did make profit, but still working on getting sponsors and stuff. So,
but profit will come. Why not just keep going and doing what you're doing? So if you had to, we do this thing where we close up and like you give someone motivation. If you had to say something to someone maybe who wants to like be a creative or like explore their creative journey, like what would you say?
Just that, basically just that. And then because I do normally get a lot of messages, people, hey, what money I wanna work. I would go to their socials. There's nothing that says they are artists.
They want to work.
Video. I used to post with, like, if you go back to my videos, like, I didn't wait to get an iPhone or a good quality phone. I posted with whatever that I had, So I always tell people that, all right, guys, Don't wait to
start.
just start. Post content. If you are saying you are an artist, if you are a DJ, post yourself playing. DJs go
Post your work.
You know, whether you are not an artist or you are a lawyer, post TikTok. It's there, and be like, I'm a lawyer, guys, or whatever. You know, so social media helped us to be where we are because we are posting our content in whatever way we can.
Okay.
And then eventually somebody will be interested to help you, or somebody will be interested to have your services.
Okay. So basically, Kagiso is saying just start.
Definitely.
Start.
I want to go pay.
Just start. Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
We have come to the conclusion of our segment.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun.
100%. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And as I said, please subscribe, like, comment, follow, share.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe, guys.
Oh, subscribe.
Do you even have a YouTube channel?
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah, Black
so how do you tell people to subscribe? If
I don't do vlogs.
Okay. Wow.
We post real content.
Okay.
Videos.
Okay, real content.
I'm joking.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very glad that this happened because it was long overdue.
That place, yes. Thank you. Follow me, Moreki _BS. Not BS means Black Sounds, not what you're thinking. On all platforms.
What were they thinking? What were they gonna think?
I don't know.
Well, what were you thinking when you said not what you're thinking?
I was saying what you are not thinking. BS.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm so innocent.
You just to go there.
I'm really trying to think BS again, and then it's like, oh no.
Yeah, Black Sounds.
Moreki.
Black Sounds. BS _BS.
On all your socials.
Yes, and then on Facebook it's kagiso Moreki.
Okay. And you can also follow him on Spotify, hey?
Yeah.
And follow his music.
Yeah, it's Moreki. Yeah. Beautiful music. Beautiful catalog. Over 100 songs. Oh. God. Even
the thingy when you read.
Yeah.
The bio, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So clean. Yes.
I want winner.
The multi-talented.
Guys, thank you so much. It's all love and light from me and Kagiso. And don't forget, just start, guys. Start.
Bye.